So these are the dramatic scenes in Rabat last night as Senegal defeated Morocco with a lone goal. The Congolese referee has awarded the controversial penalty at the 94th minute of extra time, and the Senegalese coach, Pape Faye, ordered his players to walk off the pitch, which they did, and then the fans started protesting. The stadium was in a state of uproar. You look at my right, you see that the Senegalese stadium officials are trying to steal Edouard Mendy's towel. I don't know what that is all about. They did that against Nigerian goalkeeper Nwabali and succeeded. But since Senegal came prepared, unlike Nigeria, it just happened for the first time with Nigeria. If Nigeria should be playing Morocco next time, Nigerian Super Eagles will be very more prepared against pitch towel admirers or pitch towel thieves. So they will be prepared. Look at the scenes. The fans were enraged, just like every one of us. You don't have to do that. We have watched it from various angles. We saw that foul wasn't a penalty. It shouldn't have been awarded. You see, it was a tight game, though Senegal created more of the chances. You don't have to award a penalty in a game like that. So they walked out of the pitch, and when they came back, I've been reading some comments. Some viewers believe Brahim Diaz missed that penalty on purpose. It was never on purpose. Brahim Diaz wanted to put up a spectacular show, so that when we start watching the highlight, we saw that Brahim Diaz scored Morocco's winning goal with a panenka, and then it backfired. I don't understand how players will be so careless. Maybe Nigeria Samuel Chukwueze could somehow be excused by Nigeria, because so many Nigerians descended on him. He was supposed to score Nigerian's penalty after Morocco missed, but then he just gave the ball away. He didn't do it. It wasn't a penalty kick. He just gave it to Bono, Moroccan goalkeeper. So that same thing happened. How on earth do you plan to do a panenka in a game that is so hot, intense? Players walked away. Let's assume that he was doing giveaway. I was saying in my previous video, you are going to do giveaway, you are going to be generous when you have something more. Morocco has just one African Cup of Nations trophy, and they've been waiting for 50 years to win it again. And then you want to do giveaway, you want to use emotion, pity Senegal, and you refuse to score. Now it backfired, and you don't know whether you are going to win the penalty either, if it has resulted into penalties. So the scene everywhere was chaotic. The Senegalese fans was all over the place. They were protesting against I don't know what this has to do with black African referees. The other time was Nigeria and Morocco. The Ghanaian referee that was brought on officiated made one of the most bizarre calls, made one of the most bizarre decisions, confused both Moroccan players and Nigerian player. I made a video of it. I posted it on my channel, where he blew the whistle. The Moroccan players thought he has awarded an offside, while the Nigerian players were confused. The Moroccan player wanted to take it as an offside, and then he turned it to a throw-in when the ball didn't actually go out. And the video assistant referee was there as a figurehead, didn't do anything. I call him Tom Torabongile, the South African referee. So this is it. Absolute chaos. It was dramatic. Look at what's happening. The Senegalese, look at the throwing chairs. Chairs were flying up and down. Because I believe that if Moroccans they were in Senegalese shoe, they would even do worse. We saw how Algeria behaved, even when Nigeria won them fair and square. Nigeria dominated the game and won them in normal time, 2-0. Nigeria had all the possession, but for Algeria, they felt like the yellow card they got, they shouldn't have got it when they were what we call playing haram football. So the Algerian fans were protesting even when they were defeated, when they lost fair and square. Super Eagles dominated them. Imagine if such unfair treatment, such bizarre officiation by a center referee, if it's done to any North African team, Algeria, Morocco, Egypt, Tunisia, you should expect worse. So everybody is treating football won as Senegal won the African Cup of Nations. I mean, the manipulation is too much. I don't understand how stadium officials will go at length. If you watch some of the videos, the video I made last, how the stadium officials were trying to steal Edouard Mendy's towel, you see that they almost confused this guy. Senegalese goalkeeper almost got confused. If not that he stayed put, he stayed focused to his goalpost so that they don't score him. They were like fighting for his towel like a visa lottery, like one kind of hidden treasure that was discovered hidden treasure, fighting for it. So I've read from comments from my previous video. They said the reason why they did that to Nigerian star Nwabali was that they felt or they thought that he had juju, he had black magic or voodoo in the towel. So when you take the towel, it means he won't be able to catch the ball again. So some commented that they saw that Nwabali was the Moroccan players were shooting at our goalpost, and our goalkeeper was punching them out. So they felt there was a charm or kind of voodoo in his towel. So they need to take the towel so that when their players shoot, the ball will get inside Nigerian's net. That's in 2026. Someone is having such kind of reasoning. How did these people get to this level? How did they grow up? Who is teaching them? What kind of thing are they exposed to? That you're talking about this kind of things in football. So it's unbelievable. When they won Nigeria in that tight game, everybody believed that Morocco is this. Nigeria could have even beaten Senegal.
Senegalese players have refused.
Now Morocco managed just two shots on target in 90 minutes. Almost like they said, Nigeria. I think one shot on target in 90 minutes. It was extra time. They woke up, possibly because Senegal scored. And those shots there are shots on target that I feel you don't even record. When you pass the ball to player, you shoot. There was no power in the shot. It shouldn't even be recorded as a shot on target. Yeah. So these are the things. QS in the stadium, uproar everywhere. But in the end, I was glad. I am still glad that Senegal won. That you host a tournament. Now this is another dramatic scene. After the AFCON final, this is a press conference. The Moroccan journalists did not allow the Senegalese coach to speak to the world. They abused him, they booed him, they said all kinds of stuff to him. He had to leave. He had to leave the press conference. So it's not just about Moroccan fans that are kind of aggressive. Should I use the word? The coach, everyone is also involved in this act of violence and all of that. It's so crazy.
The rest of the world, yeah. It's very shameful and it's an embarrassing moment, to be honest.